Hi, I'm Olivia Patchell. I'm the Family and Consumer Science Extension Agent for Currituck and Camden counties. And I'm going to guide you through a yoga sequence this morning or this afternoon now. Um, a few reminders if you're joining us. If you'd like to check in, say hi or anything, you can leave that information in the chat pod that is to the left or right. And you can watch this as a recording. You can view it a couple of times if you'd like. It will live on the Currituck CES YouTube. As you start your fitness journey with our New Year's Fitness Challenge, I invite you to do a few things. Make sure that you check out the event site. That's where all of the details for this challenge live. And make sure that you sign up for text reminders if you haven't already. That way you know or you're reminded to check in each week. So we'll do our next check-in on Monday. And it's not a check-in to see if you're active every day. It's just a check-in to see where you are. My goal is to help you reach your goal. So with that being said, we'll get started with a little bit of movement and fitness. Today's goal is to just work on strength, flexibility, and maybe a little bit of balance if we can. We're going to just start out with an easy yoga sequence, finding a comfortable seated position on your mat or on the floor. If sitting crisscross does not work for you, you can always sit up on a block or a pillow to elevate the hips. You can utilize bare feet or shoes if you need. Anything goes for this yoga practice. Loose fitting clothes is great if you have them. If not, we're going to just really try to move here and get our bodies a little bit warmed up. To start, we'll begin our practice grounding. And this is something that most yoga practices encourage. And this just allows us to move from our day, our busy lives, into a nice quiet space where we can be a little bit more present. So finding that nice seated position, releasing the hands to the lap, to the legs, allowing the shoulders to fall down the back as you begin to feel the crown of the head reach up towards the sky. Maybe you close the eyes or take a light gaze forward. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. And you'll begin to cultivate that nice deep breath that will allow you to tap into that energy of the prana or breath and allow that to push you through your practice. In yoga, we work on an equal inhale, equal exhale. So as you move and you find you lose that equal inhale, equal exhale, or those nice deliberate breaths, please try to come back there. We'll just take a few more minutes to really harness that deep inhale and exhale and let all of our things that have come to pass and all of the things that are yet to come fall away. And I like to start my practice by cultivating an intention, a manifestation, or a gratitude. Totally up to you. You can bring your hands one another over the heart or hands to heart center, up to you. Or maybe even just bowing the chin to the chest to take a moment, find a little reflection about your day and about why you're here, about your challenge and why you want to move. And that thought is going to guide you through this practice. Your brain's going to want to wander and move from where you are currently. And so let's try to keep it in this place, very present on our mats and in this moment. And then we'll release our hands alongside the body. Begin to tuck the chin to the chest as you release the back of the neck. On the next inhale, we sweep the arms up overhead, chin towards the sky as you gaze up towards the thumbs. And then you pull the shoulders down. Next exhale presses the sky away as you begin to tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, the chin parallel to the floor. Keep the hands alongside the body. We walk our left hand out and inhale our right arm up towards the sky. Gaze follows the thumb. And as you exhale, you reach the right hand over to the left. And spiraling the chest and heart open, you look under the right arm. Let the right hip melt into the mat. Pull that left shoulder out of the ear. And then inhale that right arm up high. And exhale, release the right hand down to the mat. Both hands coming in towards the body, chin to the chest. Inhale, chin parallel, walking that right hand out. Next inhale, left arm goes high. Gaze follows the thumb. And as you exhale, left hand reaches towards the right. Maybe you begin to bend the right elbow. Spiraling the chest and heart open, you look under the right arm up towards the sky, or the left arm up towards the sky. And this time we inhale, both arms coming up overhead. And exhaling, we reach the hands in front of the body, walk them out as far as we'd like, and then release the head down in between the triceps. Chin coming towards the chest. Root the sits bones into the mat. And really feel that nice stretch through the upper part of the spine. Maybe you even tent the fingers. That's coming up on the fingertips. And then slowly, as you exhale, walking the hands back towards the body. And then take an inhale as you roll up. Chin comes parallel to the floor. Let's make our way into a tabletop position. Wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Pulling the belly button into the spine. A few cat-cows to get us started. A deep breath in drops the belly button down, chin towards the sky. And as you exhale, you round chin to chest, belly button to spine. Inhale, dropping the belly button down, chin towards the sky. Maybe gaze. And as you exhale, chin to chest, belly button to spine. This time really press into the hands as you press the mat away. Let's meet back in that neutral spine. And coming into a twist, bring the left hand a little bit towards the center and inhale the right arm high. And as you exhale, you thread the needle, bringing the arm in between the left forearm and thigh. Right shoulder meets the mat and ear. You can take the hand and bring it behind the body for an advancement. You can leave the hand on the mat, or you can walk the left hand forward. A couple of options here. And as you exhale, walking that left hand back, pressing into that left palm. Inhale the right arm high. And exhale the right hand a little bit to center. Inhale the left arm high this time. And we thread the needle here, bringing the left shoulder and ear to the mat. You can stay right here. If you're working on a bind, the right hand comes behind the body. The right hand can reach forward or stay right where it is. And on the next exhale, walking that right hand in, and inhale, pressing into that right palm, left arm towards the sky. And exhale, the left hand meets the right. We're going to press up into our down dog. So begin to tuck the toes, press into all 5 fingers as you lift the hips up towards the sky. Release the head and let it hang nice and heavy, looking back towards the body. If it feels good, you can bend one knee and then the other, walking your dog. Or maybe moving back and forth, swaying your hips from side to side, just making a little bit of movement. And then find your stillness. And slowly walk the feet to meet the hands for your forward fold. You can take a few steps or one big one. Release the head. We'll grab opposite elbows here for our ragdoll, swaying from left to right, very gently here. Sometimes it feels good to have a nice bend in the knee and then let the torso meet the thighs. Keeping that nice deep breath as you move. We'll do one round of sun salutations and then we'll move into our cool down. Releasing the hands to the mat on the exhale, forward fold. And inhale, we rise, sending the arms up overhead to meet at the top. Palms come to touch. And exhale, right down center as we forward fold. Inhale, we lengthen halfway. Fingertips are going to come to the mat or up to the shin. You want to flatten the back and pull the belly button in towards the spine and then gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, really lengthening the spine this time. This is going to make some space. So the next time you fold forward, you can fold a little bit more. Very last time. Inhale, halfway lift. And then this time you plant the hands. We'll step the right foot back for our low lunge. You can always drop the knee down. You can bring a pillow or double up your mat underneath the knee if you have any problems. And then we meet back in a plank pose. Left foot comes back to meet the right. You want to pull those hips down, really tuck that pelvis in. You can drop the knees down and untuck the toes and shift the hips forward for your modification. And then a gentle chaturanga. We come forward on the toes, rotate the triceps backwards, and exhale, lower down with control. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. If you lay your feet on the mat, thighs on the mat, and pull your shoulder heads back for your cobra or upward facing dog, thighs are off the mat, shoulder heads pull back. And exhale into downward facing dog. Lift those hips high. Our next inhale sends our right leg behind the body and then brings it forward in between the hands. Low lunge. Remember, you can drop that back knee down if you'd like. As you exhale, left foot comes forward to meet the right. Forward fold. One more time on the other side. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. And exhale, release. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot back. Low lunge. You were just here. So this time we'll deepen by bringing the ankle under the knee. So you get a nice stack here. Press out through the back heel to straighten that back leg. We engage the core and we're light on our fingertips. Next, exhale, right foot goes back. Again, in that plank pose, we inhale onto the toes, rotate the elbows back, and exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Last little bit of movement here. Inhale, the left leg high. And exhale, bring it forward in between the hands, low lunge. Remember to find that nice stack, left knee over the ankle. It doesn't matter how low you are. What matters is that you keep the left knee over the ankle. And next, exhale, right foot comes forward to meet the left, forward fold, release. And next, inhale, we rise slowly and with control. Bringing the arms up overhead, palms come to touch. And exhale, we bring the hands right down the center. We'll meet on our mats for a little bit of cool down. Find yourself seated. Let's do a small bit of core work to get ourselves onto our backs. You'll put your feet slightly out away from the body, but in line with the hips. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, arms out in front of the body. And as you exhale, you roll down. If you need support, you roll down with control. Find yourself all Open the right arm, looking over the right shoulder. And inhaling will bring our center. Open up the left arm, look over the left shoulder. You can utilize your hand to put a little weight on the leg. Work that left arm into the mat, keeping that left shoulder down. And as we inhale, we come back center. To find each pose. Now you can stay right here. You can bring some pillows underneath your back or block or something under your back for support. Or for 2 breaths, you can really press those hips up towards the sky, rounding the chest towards the chin. Press into those heels. Try to keep the knees together. You can support your hips with your hands if you need. Last breath. And as we exhale, you come down one vertebrae at a time. Holding still just a few moments. Again, you can stay here for your left or right side and press yourself up slowly. We'll close out today with a moment again of gratitude or intention for our bodies and our challenge as we move forward. I invite you to join me here either in person at the extension office or right here on YouTube, whatever works for you, each week for the remaining 5 weeks of our challenge. Don't forget, on Monday, you'll get either a text alert or an email to remind you to report your weekly success or maybe not successes. Just a way to be accountable for your fitness journey. And hopefully, we can help you meet your goals. And I thank you for joining me today. Namaste.